Hello, freak bitches. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I am playing Football Manager 2020, and this is my first time doing this kind of thing, so we're just gonna see how this is gonna go. I don't know why I have headphones on. This game doesn't even have audio, unless you're like into the crowd noise, which I usually turn off. But yeah. So today we're gonna play as Norwich City, the Canaries, also known as. Yeah, they're a Premier League team. Pretty low in the bottom. They might be in the relegation zone. I'm not too sure. Let me hold up. Let me check for a bit. Yeah, they're 20th in the Premier League. Yeah, that's like smack dab at the bottom of the table at 18 points, which isn't great, but I think they're a team with quite a lot of potential. Anyways, yeah, they've been piling up on a lot of German midfielders lately, so what we're gonna try to do is maybe control possession, because I don't really see much other way that we can progress with this team besides possession. Yeah, so the board, if we check the visions, I think they also want us to play possession football and develop players using club youth system and sign players under the age of 21. So we're just gonna quickly accept the vision, because I don't think it'll be too difficult to remain in the Premier League with this team. I think they're severely underperforming in the Premier League right now with the kind of talent they have. Yeah, preseason preparation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go heavy and make them run their make them run their lazy asses off. Yeah. Injury risk is gonna be high, so we're gonna stock up on like new physio staff. Oh, only slot for 2. Let's just see how good our physio staff are. Let's see. Let's add. God. Alright. Okay. Let's see what their stats are like. Yeah. So not too bad actually. Yeah, I think they're pretty good, but we might need to improve on the sports scientists. 3 out of 2. We're fine. We can get 2 of them in and sack the rest of them. Okay, scouts. Oh, not great, not great. So I don't really fancy scouts below the rating of 15 in either ability or potential. So you're gonna have to let a few of these go. I might stick with the 13s and 12s. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what our budget's like. And our coaches, 2 out of 6 we have. We'll fix them later. So what we're gonna do is sort them according to ability and start laying them out in formation and see what we can do. So Lucas Rupp, I think he just came in this window from Hoffenheim. Let's just see what his stats are like. Yeah, Hoffenheim, yeah. So he's got a pretty good first touch and off the ball movement and pretty good technique. His teamwork's pretty good, work rate's extremely good, so we're gonna want him starting. Although his strength might be a little bit of an issue, we'll just see how that works out. If he's maybe paired with somebody like, what's his name? Is he here? There was a defensive midfielder. Oh, I don't think he might be here anymore. But I might pair him up with Tribal. Oh, he's got not much strength either. We'll see how this works out. Alright, Lucas Rupp. Okay, we'll start messing around with the roles and more specific positions later, but we just kind of want to lay them out. And Duda, he's not that old. I think he made quite a big impact in Hertha's team last year. Hertha Berlin. They're they're an interesting team actually. They just recently got taken over by a new owner, so they're doing pretty well. They just brought in Cedric Boyata, Marco Grujic, Sashibar, and yeah, Christoph Piatek. Yeah, so their recruitment's doing pretty well. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why they got rid of him, especially if they're trying to compete for a Champions League spot. But I think we could use him pretty well. He seems to be more well fitted in a attacking midfield role, and maybe we could pair him up with Buendia. Buendia has been great this season in Premier League, so we'll see what we can do with both of them in our team. Yeah, we'll plop them in right there. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of a habit where I just adjust their roles as we go. Yeah, Ralph Farman. We might want to check him out. I'm gonna move whoever's not currently at the club to the under 23s team, just cause I don't want them cluttering my page right here. Alright. So we're not gonna start with anyone but Pookie up front. He's the talisman of our team. We can't ever let him, be put out on the sidelines. And yeah. So the 2 stars of our team that I'm gonna bank on, well, 3 actually, are these 3 right here. They're all under the age of 23. They might be even under 21 actually. Yeah, Ben Godfrey's 21, Jamal Lewis is 21, yeah. So these 3 are really good young prospects, and as you can see, their potential sky high and their abilities are already pretty high, so we could do with a few more of these guys. Yeah, just gonna put him right in the middle and maybe put him as... you gotta forgive me for doing that. Tim Closer. He could... See, he's got pretty good teamwork, so I'm kind of really want to put him as a ball-playing defender. But yeah, his first touch isn't great, his passing is meh, his technique is meh. But, yeah, I don't know, he's also aging a little bit. Who else can we put in the defense? Yeah, Christoph Zimmerman. He could be also play as a ball-playing defender, but yeah, he might be more of a central defender with Closer right there. And maybe just let Godfrey bring the ball up. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's a lot better in all these roles. Yeah. In all honesty though, I don't really know why the libero needs flares that stats and flair that much. But if somebody could explain to me, that would be pretty nice. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave him as a ball-playing defender. God, I just keep doing that thing, huh? Anyways, we're just gonna put Zimmerman Closer right in here. Although he's injured, we're just gonna put him in to see what our starting 11 would look like at its full potential. You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna, adjust the roles as we go. Tribal, or is it Tribble? I don't know. I think there was a video going around saying that his wife pronounces it as Tribble. Tribal. But I don't know. It's up to y'all. He's German. So, yeah. Onel Hernandez. So he's kind of a weird one in our team right now, because I don't really fancy his stats. Like, he's got pretty decent crossing and dribbling, but apart from that acceleration and pace, his mentals are not great at all. And yeah, his strength doesn't really justify his real life, like how he works in real life. Like, especially when you see him play against United, just pushing people off the ball, and his aggression on the ball, like, yeah, the game version doesn't justify it. And he's apparently worth around 14 million, so we might just cash in on that. but also he's injured for 3 to 5 months, so I don't think we can make a quick sale on him. Marco Stieperman. Let's just put the rest of them in. Marco Vrancic, he's a little bit of an odd one as well. So he's got really good technique, passing, free kicks as well. But I don't really see him being able to do much more than just a free ball specialist. A dead ball specialist, my bad. Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we could bring him in as a late game, like kind of trump card or whatever. Todd Cantwell I really like. So he's got really good stats and a lot of potential, although the stars don't show it here. But his base stats are pretty good for a 21-year-old. And I think he's got a lot more ways to go, especially with the right training. So we're going to want to try to keep him in. But I don't think he's ready to start games yet. Sam Byram, so he's a tried and tested defender. He's played for a lot of Premier League clubs, most notably in like West Ham for quite a long time. But again, his potential is not great. Like, he's a really good backup option, but I don't see much more than that in him. And another problem with Norwich is that we don't really have much of a budget. Yeah, 10 million. And we kind of need to fill in a lot of gaps. We don't have enough central defenders. We don't have a backup left back. Our midfield could use a little bit of revamping. Yeah, but we'll see what we can do. Tim Krul, yes. Tim Krul is starting in real life ahead of Farman, but I think that might be because of an injury. But even so, I don't think I would start Farman over Krul, because he has better shot stopping stats here, but if you look into the attributes, sorry, I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, Tim Krul has more aerial reach, better command of area, and better communication with his defenders. Yeah, his one-on-ones is just 1 point down against the rest of these, which are significantly higher. His stats in general for goalkeeping is just much better towards Tim Krul. So I think I would start him in my games as well. And also, I mean, we have him fully employed to us as compared to Farman on loan. Sorry. Yeah. Alexander Tete, I don't really see much need in him anymore. He's got really good marking and tackling and teamwork. He could be like a backup option. I don't see him, like, unless Vrancic gets injured, maybe, or if we get rid of Vrancic, I don't see him starting over anybody else. But I think he's a good substitute and a good captain because he's got really good mentals with high leadership and determination. So I might take the transfer listing off of him. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that right now. Kenny McLean, I am going to get rid of him because he's a decent midfield player. Like, his stats are pretty good, but is he better than what we have? And no, because Stieperman is just better in every aspect, every regard. And he's got really good technical skills, and even against what's his name, Leitner, yes, yeah, he excels even in the few spots that McLean is good at. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't see much in him. And also, we have this German theme going on. Even those who aren't German, like Vrancic, he's spent most of his life in German clubs. So yeah, I think we'll go on with that German theme that Norwich seems to be having. So yeah, Grant Hanley, I don't see much value in him besides, like, I think he's a great championship defender. He's got great strength, good leadership, and general all-around good stats, but not really Premier League level. Yeah. We also have gosh, I'm so sorry. I just dumped them in. I dumped my loan players in here, and now I've got to find them. I'll just sort them by age, and yeah. We could use Philip Raggett back and maybe pair him up with Hanley in the subs. I think we get to recall him, and I think he's quite undervalued in this game. His stats are pretty okay, but he's in Portsmouth, which is in like League One. Yeah, not great, but I think he could serve us as a backup. Without being able to spend that much, I think we could really use him. Lewis Thompson, I think he's a midfielder. Yep, yes. He can stay on loan. Not really gonna make use of him. So yeah, we're gonna bring him back. I think we gotta wait like for 30 days until we can bring him back. Let's just check that out. Recall from loan. Yeah, 28 days, my bad. Michael McGovern. That's all I've got to say, really. He's got to go. He's got to go. Free up our transfer budget and 8,000 per week salary. Yeah, we could use that. We'll just do the same for McLean. Tete, we're gonna just put him in like the 12th sub role for now. Alright, so here we can see. So why I did this is just so we can see what spaces we do need to fill up and what players we need to buy. Philip Heiser. Yeah, he can stay on loan because his stats are frankly terrible and he is not worth this valuation of 9.75 million. Yeah, we don't really have any other fullback that we can bring back who's on loan. Caleb Richards, yeah, he's definitely not fit for Premier League right now. So we're gonna dive into the transfer market looking for a left back. And maybe, right winger, because Cantwell is a left-sided winger, and he's right-footed, and he likes to cut inside from the left and beats man repeatedly. So we're gonna try. I like symmetry in my team, so we're gonna try to look for somebody who can do the same on the other side. Alright, so I've put in my filters to look for a left back. I'm gonna want to look for somebody who's under the age of 27 just so we could have or keep him for a couple of years, or maybe have him in his peak and maybe sell him off just as he's about to drop off. Just so you know, we just want a good backup while letting Jamal Lewis shine while he can. Yeah, we're gonna want to start Jamal Lewis in most of our games, just so he can grow, so that like even if we do drop off into the championship, we will have a pretty good chance of jumping back up. So first off, the few people who stand out to me are Paul Dummett. He's been at Newcastle for ages right by now. He's got pretty good teamwork, good positioning, not much in the way of everything else besides marking, so I think he's a really good defensive fullback. But I guess we do want to have somebody who can play more as a supporting wing back, wider out, just so that we can let Toddwell cut in and we can support the side. So I guess we do have pretty okay crossing. Charlie Taylor's injured for 4 to 7 weeks. I do fancy him, I guess. Coming in from Burnley, but I don't think they'll come in. Yeah, both of these guys are slightly over budget. Well, quite a lot over budget. Actually, we don't have that much cash. So you want to scroll down. Riciano, Riciano Haps. I don't know. Don't think he's that good for us. So we're gonna take a look at Max Low. He's got pretty good stats, and I think he's very, very similar to who we have in Jamal Lewis, especially in terms of stats as well. And he's 22, and he's served in England in Championship for Derby for quite a number of years. Fun fact, Derby is my alma mater. Yeah, just recently graduated from there not long ago. Alright, and we also have Ryan Manning. He's got pretty good stats. He's got good stamina, especially work rate's high, crossing's pretty good. So we're gonna try and see. We're gonna inquire for these two players and see how much they'll cost us. Yeah. We could also take a look at Dimitri Mitchell from my favorite team, Manchester United. But he's injured for quite a long time. His mental stats are trash. His marking's trash. I mean, he's a trash defender, but he's got very good attack skills and technique. Nowhere near as good as Max Low, but he could be a decent backup. I know Alkmaar are doing pretty well in terms of their recruitment, and I think they've got quite a number of good players. Or is it AZ? I don't remember, but you could correct me if I'm wrong. He's a pretty decent prospect, so we're just gonna keep tabs on him for the future when we do need to replace Tim Closer. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to do it. Alright, but we gotta get back on track. So as you can see, I'm kind of looking for more British players. Just to kind of fit with the theme of English and German players. Alternatively, we could go with a really, really, really good budget option in Levon Kurzawa. He's transfer listed by PSG, but his contract's gonna cost us a bomb. Although we're gonna probably get him in for maybe £3 million. Yeah, £3.1 million. His contract's gonna cost us at least 140k per week, and that's just not gonna work. So we might keep an eye on him, but I doubt we're gonna get him. Is there anybody else we want to look at? Mitchell Dykes, he's alright. I don't really fancy his technical stats. I know he's from Ajax, yeah. I know, if I'm not wrong, he's really tall. Yeah, 194 centimeters. That's like 6'3", 6'4", I believe. But I don't know. He's got really good strength, but I don't think that's what we really need in our wingbacks. We kind of want someone who's just able to just throw crosses in, while our two inside forwards just cut in, or inverted wingers cut in. Diego Rico, I never liked. His stats are trash. Like, why? Why is he 10 million? Why? We I don't get why both him and our little Philip Heiser, like why do they cost 10 million? I don't get it. But do as you please. He's just not who I'm gonna spend my money on. Yeah. So Sam McQueen, we might actually be able to pay for him in installments. He's got pretty meh physical stats, but everything else seems pretty okay. I mean, he's been at Southampton for a really long time. I remember in one of the old FIFA games he used to have really, really high potential, but yeah, don't think he's fulfilling that anytime soon. But just gonna make an inquiry and see how much it'll cost us. I assume it's gonna be a ton, but never try, never know. Kevin Rodriguez has really, really good stats for his price. So if you're willing to wait for him to come back from loan, or if you're from Leganes, or if you're playing as Leganes or Real Sociedad, I think you'll do pretty well with him in your squad. He's got really good attacking skills, and especially for 3.8 million, he's a steal. Alright, so for our right winger, we're gonna look for somebody who's under 25 and preferably left footed, so you could cut in just like Cantwell on the left. Scroll all the way up, and Bukayo Saka is a name that's popped up recently because of Arsenal's lack of depth, I guess. I don't know actually, they have a ton of good attacking midfielders, or wingers I should say, especially in Gabriel Martinelli, Nicolas Pepe, Lacazette, Aubameyang. I mean, you could get away with putting either one of these on the wings. I don't really know why they put Aubameyang on the wing instead of Lacazette. I would actually try to convert him into a winger, but especially because of Aubameyang's height, I would much rather him stay central and maybe just get the ball and distribute them to the wings for support. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they have Maitland now, so can go on the wing or wing backs. If I'm not wrong, they have Reece Nelson. Yeah, Reece Nelson as well. So I don't know. They've got a ton of good offensive midfielders, but like they don't really get to start. And Bukayo Saka has surprisingly been able to get into his starting sheet most of the time, and his stats in game are actually really, really good as well. So if you can afford him, or if Arsenal's willing to sell him to you, you're gonna have a star for a really long time. Wonder who we can go with. So we want either in English or German. These people would all cost way too much. Another name that's popped up is Dejan Kulusevski. He's Juventus recently acquired him from Atalanta, and loaned him out to Parma. He's pretty tall for a winger, but yeah, he's got pretty good physical stats, and yeah, he'll grow into it. He's 19 after all. Yeah, he's gonna be a pretty good star in a couple of years, especially for like a Premier League team. You could really use that strength going into the box. Karamoko Dembele. Well, I've only ever tried to get him in like previous saves before the recent update with the new engine, but I don't know if he's gonna come cheap because he's really, really young for 16. I mean, at 16, for 2.5 million with these stats, we're definitely gonna try and get him into our squad. We could also take a look at Paco Dardai. He's part of Hertha Berlin, and yeah, he's got pretty good stats for a 20-year-old, and at 1.8 million, can't really go wrong with these stats. So we're just gonna inquire as well and see how much it'll cost. The reason I'm not making offers is because I don't really wanna just throw in offers and like overpay, if you get what I mean. And I don't wanna like lowball either and just be stuck out of the negotiation. So yeah, I think that's all we can find for now. Oh, we could also try Jared Bowen from Hull. Oh, right, he just joined West Ham recently, so I don't think we'll get him out that soon. So we're just gonna advance and see if anybody wants our players and see how much the players we have asked about will cost us. So we got an offer for McLean from Al Ahly for only 3.6 million. So these Arab clubs are never gonna pay you the full amount. They'll always offer you values of under 5 million. If it's Nemanja Matic or Kenny McLean, they'll probably offer in the region of 3 to 4 million. And I'm never gonna sell him for this amount. I want at least like 7.5 million from him, like at least half his value. So I'm just gonna show you what happens. They really never bother negotiating at all. So I'm just gonna put this up to 5 million and show you. Oh, nah, I'm still not gonna do it. But yeah, they're usually really very reluctant to negotiate with you on prices of these players. Yeah, they'll usually never go above 4.5 million. As for Michael McGovern, yeah, we're just gonna accept both of these offers. Actually, no, I'm just gonna accept New York's offer. Don't really want to pay 2.6k a week. Alright, so Bournemouth have offered us 12.75 million as an optional future fee and also taking him on loan for the first year. So I think I'm gonna take it, and I won't negotiate it because I think that's a pretty good price. I don't think I'm gonna get much more than this, so I'm just gonna take it. So yeah, now that that's done, the only downside to that is we won't get a transfer budget upgrade. Like we won't get cash right now, so that will severely hamper us in our transfer market dwellings this season. But we're just gonna try and make do with like installment payments. And I think now is a good time to dive into our coaching stuff. Alright, so as you can see here, Edmund Raymer is our assistant manager, and his best coaching responsibility is tactical defending. He's got okay tactical knowledge. I generally would like better tactical knowledge in my assistant managers, but with our budget, I don't think we can do much better in this. I generally like this because it really helps to set player responsibilities in game. So player responsibilities are like opposition instructions. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, opposition instructions. So yeah, it's basically assigning the pressing intensity or and tackling and type marking of individual players of the opponents. And what the assistant manager does is usually they normally try to lock down their best players or best performing players, and that's really helpful sometimes in games when you kind of don't know what's happening, and that happens to me pretty often. I'm not claiming to be the best football manager player, so I'm quite trash at this game right now, especially with the new update. So this is our coaching staff. We've got actually pretty good goalkeeping coaches, and I kind of want to promote Tom Wheel to the first team coaching squad. And Christopher John, I guess he's pretty balanced, so I guess you could you lose a star. Half a star. Alright, I guess we could use him there. And of course, I wasn't gonna take any risks. I'm really bad enough at this game, so I gave myself pretty high stats here. Yeah, I generally always put myself on tactical possession. What we really want to do here is to improve our fitness coaching. I'll probably also promote David Wright, because he could really improve our first team coaching squad right here. Or Alan Nielsen will do as well. Yeah, I think I might promote Alan instead, because we could use his stats here to better our under 23 squad. So yeah, I think I'll keep David right there and promote Alan instead. Offer new contract. Coach. Yeah, heck, we'll give him 4 years and 2K, so we don't get outbid by other teams. Do the same with Tom Wheel. I guess we'll give him a K. Alright, so what we have to do is so this is what starting our main coaching responsibilities are gonna look like. So I want to get a technical attacking coach, technical possession coach, and a better fitness coaching squad. And I know that technical possession coaches are really hard to come by, especially anything above 4 stars is gonna be extremely difficult to find. So just gonna see who we can get in. So Southampton have offered Sam McQueen for 37 million, and that's just not gonna work, so we're just gonna reject the offer. Ryan Manning has he's not horrible. 12 million and 20% percentage on the next sale. We're gonna offer more in the region of 4 million and installments of 3 years and maybe 7.5. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 7.5 and suggest. They've taken it. Ooh, yeah, I guess I'll take 10%. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we're just gonna see. Yeah, they've accepted the offer, so we're just gonna offer him a contract. He wants to play as a complete wingback and have a big pay raise. Alright, yeah, that'll work. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we're just gonna lower this slightly and give him better bonus. Yeah, we'll give him that and increase his agent fee. We're gonna lower this down. Maybe lower this to 2.5k. Yeah, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Yep, he's willing to do it, and I guess he's gonna join us soon. Palko Dardai, he is offered at 6 million, which isn't too bad, especially as a first offer. So we're just gonna kind of wait on this and see how much the other players are going for, the other players we've inquired about. So this is our first press conference and we're gonna attend it. Hi Sean, what are your initial thoughts on taking the Norwich job? I'm very excited. I'm just gonna answer passionately. What attracted you to Norwich? Potential, yeah. Like I said in the beginning of this recording, I think they have a lot of potential. So yeah. Did you have any reservations? Yeah, I'm just gonna answer calmly and say that I didn't have reservations, but I know it's not gonna be easy. I've taken a step into blah blah blah. Yeah, what do I say to that? I don't think age is important. By the way, I'm actually 24, but the game starts in 2019, so yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, there are plenty of young managers. What's that manager's name? The guy who recently joined Leipzig, RB Leipzig from Hoffenheim. Yeah, he made his name pretty young age. So yeah, I think I can do that too. How fitting, right? I mean, like, we're doing like a German English team. It's like Norwich is like the Wolves of Germany instead of Portugal. Anyways, yeah, we're led to believe you're very heavily focused on the fitness side. Yeah, I definitely am. How do you intend to factor that into your day-to-day management? I definitely focus a lot on fitness because I want my players to continuously press the ball. I honestly hate possession play. I hate watching teams just pass the ball around and do nothing with it. Much like Barcelona, I can't stand watching Barcelona. They're easily one of the most boring teams to watch, especially in modern day, because they don't do that total football thing anymore. It's not constant movement forwards. Especially in their peak with Xavi and Iniesta, it was just passing the ball back and forth and back to Busquets, and yeah, it's just boring. Yeah, so I want my teams to press the ball relentlessly, and I want them to continuously just hoof the ball up and score as many goals as they can. Yeah. Have you made any decisions regarding your backroom team? I definitely have, and yeah, I think this is the answer I want to go for, right? Yeah. Norwich have clearly have lofty ambitions, and hiring you is said to be the latest step in meeting them. Are you the right person, especially in the short term? I'm confident. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm confident. Does the squad have the necessary quality? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. Have I met the players? Yes, I have, and everyone's definitely What role can supporters play? Yeah, they'll play a massive part. Yeah. How far can I take this club? I'm gonna aim high. How hard? You expect them to work on the training ground. You have to work hard for your success. I'm gonna embrace hard work. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Yep, that's the end of it. Who? Dembele. Do I splurge on him? Nah, that is the question. The percentage of next sale is pretty damn high, and you know we're gonna have to sell him on for like at least 30 million if we do sell him next, because bigger clubs are definitely gonna want to poach him from us, but I think we can con our way into getting him into our team. Gonna offer him for his value, along with installments. Yeah, I was a business student, so I don't think this is easiest way to hack. I mean, not hack, but like con teams into selling you their players. Cause if I'm not wrong, this is accounted for in the next year's transfer budgets, so it won't affect your spending. Like your next year's budget won't be like randomly cut off at the end of the window. Like it's already accounted for, so you don't have to look at the budget and think like, oh shit, I have like 7.5 million less to spend. So there's not really much that can go wrong with like paying in installments instead. So we're gonna offer maybe about 7.5 again. So it'll be 10 million, and after league appearances we're gonna go for the maximum, right? Because that'll take like maybe 2 seasons, and I'm pretty sure we can accumulate that 5 million in those 2 seasons, and we'll be just short of that 17.75 million that they wanted. But I think they're gonna take it, and we can't go much lower than this 30% percentage, so we're just gonna go with that. Yep, they're gonna accept it. Yeah. Ooh. Max low 16. How much should we offer for Ryan Manning? 4 million on 11. I might try to do the same as we did before and see where that goes, cause he is a year younger and he does have better crossing. Yeah, we're just gonna try. We're gonna go 10% as well. Anyways, yeah, sorry. Coming from business student, please don't do this in real life. Do not overspend by using installments to your advantage, cause you're just gonna end up in debt. That's how credit card debts build up, and you don't need me to tell you that, but you know, just saying, you can do it in game, but don't do this in real life. Oh, they're gonna accept it. Yeah, alright. This is the basic heavy training. We kind of want them to train up their physical attributes for now, their physical stats, because they just came back in, so we want them as fit as possible. But we're just gonna start adjusting this to being more tactical over time. We're gonna have to do this manually because I don't have preset schedules and stuff like that. I'm not as advanced as most of the players playing this game on YouTube. But you know, we're all learning together, right? So surprisingly, he doesn't want us to have him use our team as a stepping stone, which is really good. So we're not obligated to sell him to a bigger team. So chances of him asking us to promise him to sell him off to a bigger team is much lower, which is a good thing for us. Yeah. Whoa, for a youngster he's asking for 40k a week. Oh, that's pushing on the high side. But you know what? I think we can do with giving him a 1 million signing on fee and maybe lowering this to 30. Yeah, just gonna try. His appearance fee is crazy high too, but we're not gonna mess with that. Maybe we'll bring his goal bonus up because we lowered it by 10k. Ah, gosh, he's asking for a lot of money here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, I guess. Ugh, it's a risk, but we're gonna take it because I think he's got talent to be a real star. Whoops. Yeah. Oh boy, he's not going down without a fight, huh? Let's see. Yep, he's gonna take that. Alright. Low. Don't wanna get copyright struck here. But yeah, he's not very demanding. 14, that's fine, I'll give him a raise. On that, I'll lower this to 250, give him 50k instead, give him 3k to 1.5. Yep, he's gonna take it. I think that puts him cheaper than Manning in long term actually. Yeah, actually I don't know. What did I offer him? Yeah, they're about the same. Let's see who accepts first. I know this is a tough decision, but considering how much Dembele is gonna ask for, I don't really know if man, it's still a dilemma, but I don't know. His mental stats are, I guess they're much better than Dembele's. But the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna build up over time, right? And Dembele has worse physical stats as well, but I think that's gonna grow because he's only 16. He could go faster. And I really want to gamble on Dembele because he's also English and under 16. So that's gonna help us with our registration and stuff. We don't have to worry about him. But you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see how much lower they're willing to go with their offer. Yeah, just give them like $1 million a year, like 5 million total, and see what they're gonna do with it. He's asking for a lot less than Dembele is, and off the bat I think Dardai can offer us more. But yeah, I guess it's a risk, and I don't know if we'll end up with enough cash, because let's say we take one of these, 4 million, 2 million, 2.5, we'll be pushing our budget. Yeah, we'll be pushing our budget, and I don't think we can make much more room in our budget to accommodate all of them unless we make sales. Alright, Aiden Fitzpatrick. Oh man, he's a really good prospect. He's got really good physical stats for his age. He's got amazing crossing and first touch. Man, I can start him. I mean, I can play him alongside Cantwell, but it might be a bit too early. I don't know. It's an option. We've got really good prospects in our team because I think our head of youth development is also one of the best in the game, Steve Weaver. Yeah, his stats are just amazing. Dilemma. we're just gonna offer him a contract and see what we can fit in. Because if we can get them all in, then it's great. Like, you know, Dembele can go into the under 23 setup and play there for a bit, and maybe if Dardai doesn't work out, we can move him on. So just gonna try and fit them all in. Fit them all into little Norwich. Our first friendly match against FC Arau is also coming up, so gonna see what we can do with our team. Haven't really set up our team yet because we've been busy with fixing our squad and also our coaching staff. Frank McParlin has just rejected us for Southampton. They offered him significantly more wages. Like, we only offered him about like 4.8k a week, I think. So he was never really going to join us in the first place, I guess. And yeah, a director of football is not really the most important thing right now either, so I'm just gonna let that be. So Max Lau has accepted our offer, so I guess we're gonna take him in and cancel the Ryan Manning transfer. He's a year younger, he's got better crossing. Yeah, I got no complaints really if we're gonna get him in at the same price. Alright, so we're gonna clear off the unavailable players. We're gonna move him up. Can't take Ragged back yet. Ragged? I don't know how to pronounce it, so forgive me. Yeah, well, most of our starting lineup is still here except Zimmerman, who's injured anyway. Surprisingly, none of our players are on holiday, so we're gonna use that to our advantage and make sure everybody's fit by the time the season starts. Alright, so now we're gonna wanna fix our starting lineup and their roles and positions and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what we can move around. So Buendia is a really good player, especially when he's played against bigger teams. He has done so much for them. He hasn't scored. I think he's only scored once this season, or twice if I'm not wrong, but he has a ton of assists. So what we want to do is make him an attacking midfielder instead of a advanced playmaker, because I kind of want him to dribble. I want him to move around with the ball. I'll give him the freedom to roam as well, because he has the ability to. He can run wide. Further forward, don't really want him to move into the channels, because like I said, you know, he hasn't scored much this season. I don't think that's his position to score either. So we're gonna want him to dribble more, shoot less often. With Duda, I've never really watched Duda play, but from his stats, I think he would suit that advanced playmaker role more. Yeah, his acceleration, pace, and stamina, I don't think he's got the ability to be moving around, but I think he's got the ability to trade passes to either one of these two making runs. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn Pookie into a deep. I'm just gonna make him an advanced forward. He doesn't really need to be a deep lying forward, because we don't have wingers cutting in for him to supply to. We kind of want these two guys to supply the balls to him instead. So we've got Max Aarons and Jamal Lewis on each side. As you can see, we don't really have wingers here covering these spaces, but we have these two guys covering half spaces. So what we want is for these guys to be complete wingbacks so they can bomb up and down the field. This is going to take a toll on their stamina, so I think what we're going to do is make sure every game that they go into we have spare fullbacks on the bench, because the stamina is going to tank to hell each game, especially if it's only 15 right now for 15 and 16, but once they get to 18 maybe we can risk not bringing spare left wingbacks on. But for now, we want them to bomb up and down. Tom Tribal, we're gonna want to use the Carrilero role because he has really good stamina and he has the ability to go up and support kind of like a box-to-box midfielder, Carrileros, but they just don't go past this line really. So they're more of a not exactly defensive, but they just don't go as far forward as box-to-box midfielders. Like you can see that they don't require finishing and dribbling. They're more of a supporting role, as providing a person to pass to in these spaces when the ball's further up front. So we're gonna use him as a Carrilero, while Rupp can stay as a box-to-box midfielder. The reason we're not leaving anybody behind like in these areas for the midfield is because we have Ben Godfrey, and we're gonna turn. So the thing about the ball playing defender is that in very specific tactics, you are able to use them to bring the ball up. Actually, like they don't just spray balls left or right forward. They have the ability to bring the ball up as well, up to the midfield and then pass it on. Well, tries to play way out of trouble and brings ball out of defense. So we've got the right traits for him. So we don't necessarily need these two guys to stay back to support the defense on counter attacks. So we should be fine. Besides, if we're playing a 3-4-3, why? Like you've got 3 defenders anyway. You don't. I mean, for safety, but like I said, I really like my teams to be attacking and very aggressive, so So what we want here is for our players to be attacking fairly wide. We don't want these two guys to be be running into each other in the same spaces. We kind of want them to attack the half spaces in between here. So I think I'm gonna go extremely wide, so these defenders will be more spread out as well. And we basically, against bigger teams, we want to defend more narrow, but against opposition teams, I think we can afford to. Against mid to lower table teams in the Premier League, we can afford to play more wider, because I believe in our squad. I don't think we need to be as defensive as most people think we do. In tempo, I would like them to play slightly higher. I don't want to go too high because I don't think our squad has overly good physical attributes in terms of stamina. We're way below the Premier League average. So I don't want to put them in high, so slightly higher should be fine. I'm gonna want to use a lot more physical training to bring them up to the standard I need them to be at, to be that kind of aggressive. But for now, we have to play at a lower tempo and slightly more boring football. Passing directness, I think we can afford to keep possession without being too passive. So yeah, I don't want work ball into box, because what they're gonna do is just pass the ball in this area, pass it around. He'll come up here, and then they're just gonna pass it around these areas until they get a free man. Yeah, that's not what I want. I want people running into spaces. I want him to run here to distribute the ball to either one of them. I want him to run into spaces here and pass the ball off to anybody. So yeah, I don't really want them to be passing the ball aimlessly around just to open up spaces. I do want hit early crosses, just because they'll be throwing crosses at more opportune times before the defense gets to settle themselves. This is very much what I love to see in football. Counter attacking is the most beautiful plays, in my opinion, because there's such a small margin for error that you have to get everything right, and when it does go right, it's just so beautiful when you score a goal. So yeah, we're gonna want them to hit more early crosses. We don't want shoot inside, because we don't have the midfielders who can shoot from range. Yeah, his long shots are meh. We don't want that. However, we might want to start looking at what we can do as a backup tactic. Control possession as well. Alright, so with our bench players, let's see what we can do. We'll have Hanley up here, Ragged up here, and then Max Lowe is gonna fit in there. Godfrey's gonna go on the bench for Vrancic, and Leitner and Steeperman. And then we're gonna have Cantwell and Cantwell and Dembele or Dardai. And we're gonna start with Dermich up front. Okay, so this is a traditional 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder. Vrancic has really good passing stats and technical stats, so I kind of want, he doesn't really have much in terms of strength and physical attributes, so I kind of want to turn him into more like a Pirlo kind of role, and his register role is actually pretty damn good, so we're just gonna mold him to that. Well, Leitner he loves bombing up in real life. Yeah, he dictates tempo and tries to play way out of trouble and comes deep to get the ball. So he likes collecting the ball deep and moving his way up front. So we wouldn't want to lose these traits by putting him as a deep lying playmaker, because he's gonna come deep to get the ball anyway. So we can afford to put him up further up front. And as for Steeperman, he's primarily an attacking midfielder, but don't really know what else to say about him. We're gonna play him as a Mazzala, because we kind of want him to fill in this gap here, this half space here when Cantwell comes in, and Max Lowe is gonna provide support somewhere here, so we're gonna keep the wing backs on support. Against more difficult opposition, we could play them on defend instead, but for now, yeah, we could go with this. It's gonna come in here as well. Not McLean, of course, but yeah. As for Dermich, I don't know exactly what to play him as. Like, his stats are purely as an advanced forward, and I think he would be better fit as an inside forward in this game, especially because of his high flair. But I think we could afford to convert him into a deep lying attack forward, because I think he has the stats, especially flair, to bring the ball up, especially without support in this area here. Well, I don't know actually. I guess I could play him as an advanced forward, but we'll test around like in a couple of games and see how this works out. So we're gonna go back to this tactic here. Switch them back around. Take him out and take you out because you're injured. What's your injury? Why are you injured? Tight thigh. You're fine. You can stay on the bench. Can't take him back yet, so we're just gonna go out and bring a few youngsters here. We're gonna bring in three defenders, 1 wing back. Rob Nizé. Yeah, we can bring him along. He's got pretty good stats, so yeah. Bring him in. Saul. Better call Saul. Haha. Yeah, we're just gonna bring him on. He's got pretty good potential. Who else can we bring? Andrew Omobamidele? I'm butchering these names, man. I don't know. I don't think that's an Irish name. Or we could bring Kieran Jones. Kieran Jones. He's right-footed. Let's compare him. He's got better physical stats. My defending is slightly worse. Ooh, he's 20 and he's 17 though. Yeah, Kieran, you're slightly old. I'm gonna want to send you out on loan. £600, man, you're working for free. Yeah, gonna bring Andrew on. Yeah, I've given up pronouncing his name. Y'all give a shit for, having hard to pronounce Chinese names, but Sean Ong is not hard to pronounce. I'm not taking shit from anyone who can't pronounce Sean Ong. We're gonna take McLean off because I'm really not bothered. McGovern can go. Yep. I'm pretty satisfied with who I'm bringing. So let's see. Oh wait, we haven't adjusted our defense. I don't like my players preventing short goalkeeper distribution. I don't like people pressing goalkeepers. I rather close the spaces where the defenders are. Like, I want my forwards to press the defenders and close the spaces, not press the goalkeepers, because eventually they're gonna have to kick it long anyway. So when we press the defenders, they're gonna have to kick it long. So not really bothered by that. I do want them to press extremely urgently and use tighter marking and see how that goes. We can afford to do that with a lower league team like that, especially in a friendly. Just want to see how they do. Alright. Alright, here we're gonna start our first match against Aral. I wonder where they're from. Honestly, this name sounds really familiar, Aral, but I don't know where they are. Alright, I can't see where. I can't look at the team stats from here. Alright, we're gonna kick off our first match. Right now, we're gonna change the view to 2D Classic so we can kind of get a better sense of what's happening. I'm gonna change this to comprehensive highlights so we get a little bit more of the action. Alright, so we got a free kick. Aaron's passes to Duda. Buendia passes it back. Lewis, lovely ball. Ooh. Could have been a better cross, but it wasn't meant to be. Duda kicking it in. Ooh. Pookie doesn't get it. Emmy picks it up. Brings it down the wing. There's three. Oh, there's only one man in box. Gotta figure out a way of getting these guys further in front. I guess I should turn on the get further forward option. I'm just gonna wait a little bit more to see what they do. Pookie is missing all these hitters. Let's see what his jumping stats are like. Ooh, 9. Okay, I guess we can see why. Okay, I can't blame him for that, huh? Aaron throws it in. Buendia doesn't get the ball. Yeah, I guess we do have a bunch of short players, huh? Buendia's like 170 centimeters. I don't think Duda's tall either. 181's okay. Yeah, Slovakian. Duda knocks it in. Nope. Pookie was never gonna get a ball. Let's see, can we change? Yeah, we don't want mixed crosses. We kind of want like maybe whip then low. I'm gonna try for whip for now. And also try to be more expressive. Passes it to Aaron's. Aaron brings it down the wing. He kicks it out. I think he got injured. Oh, scheiße. Yep, I'm gonna sub him out. Pause. Bring Byram on. It's not a great complete wing back, huh? Yeah, he'll fit fine. He'll fit fine. I'm gonna change these roles to... I can't make him go further forward, so I'm just gonna change this to attack. Yeah. Run wide. Yeah, get further forward. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Actually, no, you hold ball. Yeah. Alright. Because we're gonna want Duda to pass, like, be kind of an anchor man of sorts in this half space right here, to pass the ball Pookie or Buendia on the right side. We're getting a lot of free kicks in this game, huh? Ooh, that was a close one from Buendia. That's a beautiful cross in that free kick. Man, we need to be doing better in these dead ball situations, and we haven't seen any shot on goal yet, so I'm kind of worried about that. we're not creating good enough chances. Yeah, we still have 0 clear-cut chances. We've got 1 shot and it's off target, so we've had 64% possession. Oh, that was a nice cross from Jamal Lewis into Pookie, but he didn't get the header off right. That was a horrible cross from Byram. Now it's a treble to Buendia to Byram. Cross it in. Come on. Out for a corner. Good news is we've had 100% tackles won, but only 38% headers won. That's a really bad stat. That's trash, in essence. Like, we have really short wing backs, we have short forwards. I don't think our midfield's tall either. Yeah, jumping reach 9, that's trash. 9, trash. You've got horrible jumping reach in this team, so I guess we're gonna be trying for short corners most of the time. Oh, that was a beautiful volley, but couldn't get it in. It was offside anyway. Damn it. We gotta get them to try be more creative. The chances aren't working well right now, so I'm gonna try and switch it to low crosses. See whether Pookie can get into his feet and just knock it in. Duda gets the ball, Duda knocks it forward, and couldn't get past his man. I don't know why he doesn't have a number. Guess it's because he's a new player, but these don't follow the numbers like on screen, right? Like number 19, is there one? Oh, we score. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Duda scores on his debut friendly. Rupp sprays it to Byram. Byram on the wing, crosses it in left-footed. Dribble. Oh, that was a beautiful volley. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men in the box. Wow, we're pushing a lot of men forward. Yeah, you can see Godfrey's like playing slightly further forward, ahead of the back four for some reason. Ooh, nice clearance. Oh, that was almost a chance. That could have gone bad. That wasn't a good enough header from Godfrey there. Lewis brings the ball forward on the left, crosses it in. Will it find anyone? Lucas Rupp, Byram, Rupp has nobody to pass it to. Goes back to Hanley. Hanley brings it forward, passes it into Tribal. Oh, come on, Lewis, cross it in. Come on, corner. This game's going okay. We're not converting on our chances at all, but we're not allowing chances to be created by the other team either, so that's a good and a bad. We just can't break the defense as well as we want to. Crosses in to Duda. Nope. Can't get a shot clear. Duda crosses it in. Pookie Lujic clears. Pookie picks up the ball, brings it in, passes it straight into the opponent. Lame. Come on. We can do better. Come on. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Start second half. Probably should have adjusted 1 or 2 things here, but I don't know what we can adjust, so. That was not a good pass. That was a bad mistake by Hanley there. Ooh, that's foul. Come on, we can't let this through. Don't score. Good. Clear it. Pookie, run. Come on. Press him. Lewis picks up the ball. Goes down the byline. Can't find a cross. Passes it to Duda. Ooh, that was close from outside the box. Duda seems to be the only one doing his job on the pitch right now, despite the scores here. He seems to be a pretty good pickup, especially for a team like ours. Ooh, Byram, no, come on. Come on. Man, I really wish Aarons wasn't injured right now. Well, his condition seems to have gone back up, so I don't think that was a bad injury. Man, we really aren't converting on any of our chances right now, so that's quite painful to watch, really. We might make 1 or 2 changes in a couple of minutes, because it's a friendly after all. We get 12 changes. We're fine. Hanley seems to be bringing the ball quite far up. Let's check his traits. Doesn't seem like a great idea with those dribbling stats. We might want to coach him out of that, huh? Ooh, Lewis, that was close shot. Alright, we're gonna make some substitutions. We're gonna want to bring out Buendia. We kind of need more penetration. We do kind of want to keep Duda on the pitch though. See where we can move him. I guess we could move him further back. Yeah, we'll trade him for Rupp. Yeah. And we'll convert these 2 positions. Put Fitzpatrick and Cantwell there. Cantwell will be our inverted attacking winger, and he'll be throwing in crosses from the right. I guess I'll let him be a deep lying forward here, and I can let him cut in to support right here. I guess it's gonna be quite a overloaded right side, especially with Duda coming forward here as well. But we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I think that should be fine for now. Who are you passing to, Hanley? Nobody's there. We don't have wingers. We don't have attacking wingers on right now. The substitution hasn't been made yet. Come on. Go in. No. You did not just let that happen. Come on. I think we're gonna have to make another change at the 60th minute. Really don't like what Hanley's doing right now. Yeah, he's a captain. Blech. No way I'm letting him captain for much longer. Cantwell brings it in. He's gonna cross. Nope, he doesn't. Lewis, oh my god, that was so close from Lewis. That was a beautiful cross and beautiful volley. Alright, so what can we do? We're gonna bring Hanley out for Milanovic, I guess. Yeah. Closer hasn't really been doing much this game either, so I guess we could change the formation. Yeah, I think I'll... Who do I bring in? Tete, yes. Our captain will be brought onto the pitch. Yeah, I guess I'll put him on ball-winning defensive midfield. Because we kind of do need support from Milanovic. I don't really trust him all too much yet. The question is, do we sub Nize? Do we bring on Nize for Lewis? Defend? He's got pretty bad flair. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Yeah. Should be fine, I guess. Don't really know what I'm doing this whole game anyways. I guess I'll leave Pookie on for a little bit longer. And I'll encourage them to go and do well. Cantwell gets the ball, he passes it back to closer. Cantwell, Duda, Byram. Lewis brings the ball up. Nope, Peralta gets a kick. I don't know what I'm saying. Peralta tackles it for a corner. Fitzpatrick has the ball, passes it to Godfrey. Godfrey passes it to Tribble on the wing. Crosses it in. Oh, cleared. Guess nothing's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna make a substitution. Gonna bring Dermich in and Steeperman and Leitner. Yep, that's gonna use up most of our substitutions. I guess I'll bring Godfrey off as well. Yeah. He's 17, so I think I still can train him up to be a ball-playing defender. Yeah. He's got the mental stats to be able to do it as well for a 17-year-old. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play him as that. Hopefully Leitner and Steeperman are gonna provide us much more creativity in the midfield. So I'm gonna bank on them providing Dermich more firepower. Not firepower, but you get what I mean. More support, more quality. He's already doing work. He's already bringing the ball up into the midfield. Wow. Instant. That was a trash cross. He wasn't even trying. Come on. At that angle. Ooh, that was a nice spray to the wing. Man, offside? Don't believe that. Cross it. Did you just walk the ball out? Oh, it's offside. Why do we keep straying offside? Is our positioning that terrible? Fitzpatrick, come on, cross it in. Why weren't you attacking this space here? Why were you waiting behind? Why were you waiting behind? Come on. Ooh, man. Come on. Come on. Do something. What was that pass? It's painful. I mean, at least we didn't let... We've only let one shot on target. So... that's pretty good, I guess. But that was really close to being scored as well. It was fantastic save by Krul. Speak of the devil. Come on. Man. If he had chipped that, that would have been the end of us. Are we really gonna draw to... I mean, like... Are we really gonna win by just 1-0 to Arau? Speaking of which, where are they from? What? Where is this? Oh, it's Switzerland. Okay. Swiss teams. It's a Swiss team, my bad. Do something, goddammit. Why'd you kick it out? No one's injured. Oh boy. We've got a lot of work to do, huh? Why weren't you roaming? Tackle, goddammit. Pass. Now run. Come on. That was painful. That was real painful. I am not happy. I'm not happy with that performance, but I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode. I know I've got a lot of work to do on my commentary. I know it's been trash, but leave a comment, tell me how I'm supposed to improve. Cause this is the first time I'm doing anything like this and my throat's already sore from all the talking. I need water. Okay. Drink up, boys. Bye bye.